Okay, I want a word of warning. I don't know if it's all the time. I've been here often enough, and believe me, there's always an escalator that doesn't work. And isn't it funny how it's the ones that go up where... How's that for noisy? I mean, beware that if you plan to walk around Vegas in the heat, you better be fit, because you will find at some point that you have to walk up some stairs. So you have been warned. Now, what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to go to Tropicana and catch a bus that takes me off strip, but that bridge there is closed. I mean, it's always work in progress in Vegas. If it's not one section, it's the other. And you know, if you happen to be in the one that's being all repaired, it's going to be a little bit of an inconvenience, to say the very least. It's bloody frustrating, actually. Oops, did I say that? Okay, guys. Then, of course, you cross this. You cross the bridge to get into New York, because of course you got to get into the you got to do such long zigzags if the one bridge you need doesn't work, because you cannot just cross the road here, unfortunately. You have to go onto bridges, and that means it just add 20 minutes to any destination. It's so frustrating. I'm gonna get really grumpy now because I'm in the heat, I'm tired, I've got places to go, and this is what, you know, Vegas does to me, to all of us. So you can't go up, you can't go down. Of course, it's easy if you want to walk down, and if you want to walk up, you're gonna have to use the elevator, which you say, oh, that's not bad. It's not bad. Of course, it's not bad. It's great. But sometimes it stinks. It stinks of urine, I'm afraid, sometimes. Okay, down I go. Okay, there's less people going up. You have to be fit to walk in Vegas. You never know. And this is where I have to go now. I have to go to that. I wanted to avoid going through the resort because it's so packed. But of course, I'm going to be melting in front of you. And have you noticed, as time goes by and the sun hits on my head, I'm getting grumpier and grumpier. So then, after that, I'm going to have to cross, or just walk around MGM Grand and then cross that bridge, and then finally get to the Tropicana side, and then walk some time to get onto my bus. And this is where you're going to have to come at Tropicana these days. If you want to go to the fabulous Studio B buffet, which is further down, but there is a free shuttle. Okay, we talk about that on top-buffet.com. I need some ice on my head. I'm gonna say over and out for now, and I'm gonna do all this zigzagging, and unless there's something outrageous to tell you or wonderful to tell you, I'm just gonna leave it like this, okay? On this sizzling bridge, there are people spending time here, and it really breaks my heart. I mean, how uncomfortable it must be to have to sleep on this hot bridge. Huh? The two sides of Vegas. I mean, it happens in most cities, but it's what makes it's quite striking in Vegas, in that you don't expect it in these areas, but I guess these areas are safe, because the Strip is a very safe area, generally speaking. Nothing ever happened to me ever over the years. Nothing, not even, you know, I walked around with my open bags, nothing. And that's the beauty, because there are a lot of cops around. Some of them, most of them, seem to be dressed in civilian clothes. It's lovely, really. It makes your holiday. You don't have to worry about that, you know, unlike many other cities. But unfortunately, then you have people that are not having such a great time themselves.